Hello, this is another video tutorial for the Moving Straight Ahead Study Guide, parts 1 through 3. The directions for 9 through 17 read, use the given points to determine the slope of the line. So we learned in class that we need to use the slope formula in order to accomplish this. Our slope formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. In other words, the change in y's over the change in x's. Okay, but that still might not help some of you out because you need to know, well, what is y2, what is y1, what is x2, and what is x1? You know in a regular coordinate that the first number is x and the second number is y. So since this one's our first point, that's going to be our first x and our first y. That's why we're calling it x1, meaning first one, and xy, meaning the first y. So therefore, our second point would be x2, y2, our second x and our second y. So now that we understand where the x's and y's are coming from, we're going to try to plug these numbers into the formula. So the top one says y2 minus y1, so we're going to have 40 for y2, minus 10, which is y1. But there's more to this formula. It's also going to be over x2 minus x1. So we're going to draw a line underneath of this, and we're going to do x2, which is 30, minus x1, which is 10. Now we're going to solve the problem. 40 minus 10 is 30, and 30 minus 10 is 20. Now that 30 over 20 can be reduced to 3 over 2. Now this is an improper fraction, and it can be reduced further. However, when you're dealing with slope, you don't need to. Because what we learned in class is this top number is how much you're going to go up or down when drawing the line, and the bottom number is how much you're going to go left or right. So for here, the slope would be saying go up 3, right 2. So we can leave it in this format because it's very easy to figure out the slope and use this number as is. So basically when you get an improper fraction, you can leave it as is. So that's it. That's our answer for the slope. The slope is 3/2, or 3 over 2, for number 9. This concludes the video tutorial for the Moving Straight Ahead Study Guide, number 9.